Hello, hello. This is just gonna be a quick video of me showing my music collection because I have a lot of CDs and I want to share them all. 90% is just like Japanese music, so yeah. It's gonna be a little bit samey because it's like all Japanese electronic. I still have some like non-Japanese artists. I'm gonna start with them and I'm just gonna go downwards into my more rare stuff. Because I think I have a pretty impressive collection so far. I've been collecting for like not 1 year. That's way too fucking little. Like 3 years or somewhere around there. I really enjoy like collecting CDs. I made a whole system. I found like an old sound system, and then there was like, and I connected it yesterday, and it sounds so good. And I was just listening to CDs for the past week. So fun. For the first album, I guess I'm gonna pick out The Prodigy. Probably a really good like starters of hardcore, I would say. In Britain, breakbeat hardcore, incredible. Their first album is so good. This is like a reissue. Oh damn, it's scratched here. I just saw. Damn, it's not mint anymore. Near mint anymore. But yeah, this is like the 2008 reissue of their first album with a 2 CD. Here and behind there, it's kind of tricky to unsheet it, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, this is the first album I'm gonna show. It has like bonus tracks, the expanded edition, and this is the original album. So good, such a good album. Probably favorite track from here is like from the expanded Your Love. It's such a good track, or like Rough in the Jungle Business. Such a really good track. I just love hardcore and stuff. Yeah, first album. Next, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Prodigy and FX Twin. This one was expensive for some reason. I got it from my local record shop. They sell CDs, but for some reason the FX Twin CDs are so expensive. I don't know why. I know they import them and stuff, but it's still a European release. A reissue from RNA Records, yeah. The classics. My favorite one was probably... I forgot the name. Wait. Damn, I forgot the name of the track. NG Polis, I like. AG is Polis. I cannot read, bro. But yeah, that's my favorite. Probably my favorite track from here. Oops. This fell over. I'll talk about it later. Such a good album. Green Tracks, also an amazing track. Really good introduction to IDM in general. I still love that it's called Selected Ambient Works and there's like next to no ambient music in there. But yeah, really good IDM starter. Aphex Twin is a master of his craft, I would say. Probably my second favorite album from him. My local record shop got its album I Care Because You Do. That's my favorite Aphex Twin album, and they say that it's still out of stock, and I ordered it for when it comes in stock, but I guess it never came, and it kind of frustrates me. This is like my OG like collection, just those two. I still have some Western artist CD though. Next we have like really good mashcore album, Shubio Hikikomori Days. This is a pretty famous album, I would say. Not like in the mainstream like Aphex Twin or Prodigy, but like the breakcore scene. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of it or listened to some of the tracks. Mashcore is such a unique genre. I have like 2 other Mashcore albums or just one, I don't remember. I would have to see when we go here. Yeah, this is like the Shuville, really good artist, Liverpool. I just noticed that most of the artists are like the Western artists are like British or Irish that I collect. I don't know why, but yeah, such a good album. Favorite track from here is probably Shitcore Babes. Such a Shitcore Babe. Oops, such a good album. Such a good track. I love every single second of this. The CD was kind of. It's more different. It feels more homemade than the other ones. Still a really good one. I love it. This also, the printing is kind of weird here. It's cut kind of weirdly. I don't know why. And doesn't cover the whole back. It's kind of weird. Also, my CD came broken, kind of like right here. It was just like that when I opened it. But the packaging was pretty cool. Wait, I'm gonna show you. It feels very homemade. I still have it here. The CD came here in this. Pretty cool. There's the name scribbled right here. Oh no, the paper started to yellow. Damn. I have to keep it better. Yeah, I don't know the manga that this page is from. If someone knows where those panels came from, can you please tell me? Looks pretty cute, not gonna lie. But yeah, next, it's a Japanese release technically, but it's not a Japanese. It's mostly like Italian artists because Eurobeat and stuff. It's such a good album. I love Initial D so much. Probably in my top 10. It's in my top 10 of anime vote. This one is crutched too, bro. Oh my god. I need to keep them in better shape. But yeah, Avex Tracks makes sense, like the biggest label in Japan, music wise. The CD is really high quality. I really like it. This booklet is also really cool. It has like, I'm pretty sure there was like lyrics inside, but I'm not sure. Also the OBI. I really like OBIs. I don't know why. It's kind of just fun to look at it. Just a piece of paper that comes with Japanese CDs for some reason. But yeah, if you like, I like to see it because like most of the spines right here are in English most of the time. But all the OBIs are in Japanese. So when you put it like that, it's like you have an English version and a Japanese version over it. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. Okay. There's also one other, a non-Japanese artist that I'm gonna talk about, but later. Because I'm gonna go into like different labels, and that was released under a label that I have all of the releases from. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna tell when that artist comes though. Okay, next we come to the CDs that are not actually electronic music. That's metal. Not really metal, but grindcore, but it's still a metal subgenre technically. Gore grind, a subgenre of a subgenre of a subgenre. That's how it works, sadly. But yeah, I'm gonna have to blur this post then, because the cover itself is kinda NSFW. Still really good fucking release though. Gozen Hitoshizuki. Yeah. Hitoshizuku, oops. Really good release. It's a self-release, so no label. Gozen self-published it. There is a release original one. Came out in the Czech Republic of the Japanese cover of the group. I would have to look into that CD to get it. But there's no really difference in the design of it. It's still pretty cool. The OBI in the fucking this part is actually printed Most of them are just white on the back. There's some exceptions in my collection also. I'm gonna share them later. But yeah, design-wise, it's not really different from the Czech release. Only like the logo of the label is right here, plastered. Still really cool CD. They're mainly like otaku grindcore group, I guess. My favorite track from here is probably where is it? Bring it on if you're not scared. Such good riffs in that track. I love it so much. And also honorable mention to Neko Neko Neko. Such an amazing track. I used it for like selfies and stuff on Instagram. There it is. I love the filter they used here for some reason. Oh yeah, and the cover artist, fun facts for it. It's actually the same creator of the fucked up manga. Fucked up manga. It was My Child's Daily Life. It's the same artist as the cover. So fucking insane. When I understood that, it was so surreal to find that out. But yeah, next we're gonna go on the like more happy side, I guess. I'm gonna go to like the label cis trans and the borderline NSFW stuff, and also the Toho releases because I have some of those. Toho is such a good franchise. Also, here's like DJ Technitium and various artists. Were there various artists in here? Yeah, there are some. Rave Haven, Betwixt and Between also. Digitechnitium and various artists. Abnormal Dance, that's such an underrated release, to be honest. I guess mainly because it's really easy to find. The Toho Technitium albums are really easy to find, and they're also cheap. So yeah, OBI. Oh, this one is not in Japanese actually. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's mainly Toho remixes, mainly Machina and Jump style. The cover is kind of fucky though. I mean, it's better than his like first releases on Technitium. His first original like Machina albums were borderline like hentai and shit. But yeah, this is so cool. Oh yeah, and some of his newer albums are also kind of sussy. Actually, there's a picture of him in some of the albums I have here. I haven't opened all of them. This is one of the I've opened because I wanted to listen to the CD. Here it is. I don't know which events they originally came out on. I'll have to check that. Yeah, the release from 2010. A really good cis-trans release. Okay, next. Have this one, which I cannot pronounce. 2002 Toho Hardcore, I guess. That's what I see. 200%, I guess. I'm Japanese, man. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Vocal Machina, Hardcore, Jump Style, GABA, and UK Hardcore. All good artists. Oh, this is, yeah, just DJ Technitium mainly. Rave Heavens, I guess, also. And some vocalists are also in here. I haven't opened this one, so I cannot show you the CD design, sadly. It's pretty hefty, to be honest. I'll have to listen to... I've listened to the albums. I have not just opened them all, though. Next one. Cis-trans release. Oh, it's a really good one. This one, Toho something soundtrack. It's the Toho Turbo something soundtrack. It's so fucking hard to read those though. By the cover, you would think this is a Eurobeat release, but it's not. I really thought that Technitium just made some Eurobeat albums like that, but nah. It's all like jump style, speedcore. Oh, there's also speedcore on here. I forgot about that. Oh, there is one Eurobeat track, I guess. So yeah, makes sense. But yeah, here's like Red Alice is featured in here. Betwixt and Between. And also Digitechnitium. Yeah, that's mainly. I cannot read any of the tracks, sadly. Oh, there is one drum and bass. I remember really liking the drum and bass track on here. Yeah, this CD is so weird because like most of the CDs here are like black, but this one is white. It's so interesting. Oh yeah, and here the spine is also just Japanese. This is a CD that has the Technetium picture in it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. His Twitter is kind of weird, but I really enjoy it. Tokyo Hardcore. Oh yeah, Hardcore Tanoshi is in here, like listed as in the credits. I don't know why, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good album, all things considered. It's not his like best of the best, but it's still really good. Oh damn! Oh shit! I forgot. I left my CD player turned on and just turned off and gave me a scare. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Off. And we're gonna move on to the next Technetium release. I have a lot of them actually, because I bought them in like a bulk sale someone on Mercari was doing, and I got all four of them for like 2,400 yen. Such a good release. This one is actually, I don't plan on opening this one because it's so short. It's like 10 to 20 minutes of music mainly. Oh, there's one bonus track actually. Might open it. But yeah, it's mainly Machina stuff. Machina. The speedcore, I don't see speedcore actually. It's way too happy to be speedcore, but then again, MIDI exists, so it makes sense. Machina, yeah. Technetium is just a Machina producer at this point. That's the CDs I have most from Machina. I also love M Project. He's like one of my favorite artists of all time. But yeah, I don't have any M Project CDs, sadly. I might have to get some. But I have a lot of from his like label, old one. That it's inactive now, sadly. But yeah, I don't actually remember that much from this album. It was kind of forgettable, not gonna lie. I have not opened it yet. But yeah, next one. The final Sistrans release that has been sitting there because it's so big. It comes in a DVD box for some reason. I still don't know why he does this sometimes. It's just a DVD box that is actually pretty sturdy. For the jewel cases are kind of meh in quality. They just cracked way too easily. Yeah, there it is. There's a better picture of him. Wait, let me remove the CD so I can show it. From 2010, I'm pretty sure this releases. There it is right here. Much better release. I love this album. No, not only because it's like the cover is super fucking pretty. Also, the album itself is really good. There's like really good vocalist performance. There's also Vocaloid in it. Ren and Lin are in there. And also Machina Fukurieta remix. But no Taito, sadly. And also there was a really funky track that just recreates the Kankan for some reason. The album art itself is really fucking pretty though. I love looking at it. Okay. Sorry for the weird cut. My phone ran out of space, I guess. Okay, next one. We're gonna get to some more recent releases because that's what I have ready here for. Psycho Blast Volume 3. Psychofield Records. This is like the DJ Mioske part, I guess, because like this is from his label. Really good speedcore album, actually. Probably my favorite Psycho Blast album. Nah. Okay, my second favorite. My first is Psycho Blast Volume 1. Here's like a lot of artists. Some are still active, some are like not that much now. Red Ogre, still active actually. Really good artist. This track is so fucking good also. It's so weird. but that makes it so fucking incredible. Yeah, he recently released a split EP with Kira actually, so go listen to that. DJ Mioski featuring Filthy. This is still funny to me, because Filthy and DJ Mioski are the same person. Filthy just makes like a more like cyber grind to digital hardcore adjacent stuff. And stuff. It's so funny to see those two together. Covario, yeah, it's an easy fucking good album. And Moro, which he sadly retired in like 2020. But yeah, such a good album. The CD itself is okay in quality. The CD printing on it is really pretty though. I really enjoy it. Kind of infuriates me for this CD release actually, is because the name of the album, it's on this side of the spine, except for here. Here is just blank, and still annoys me to my fucking core. Because when I put it on my shelf, there is just nothing here. It's really annoying. But yeah, otherwise it's a really good CD. Psycho and Mad City. I forgot what Mad City was. Was it like DJ Music Store? I forgot. A really good CD. Probably my favorite. Not my favorite. Why do I keep saying that? Oh well. My favorite album cover though, from the Psycho Blast series. It's really pretty. This is the only... No. This one and Volume 2 are the CDs where she doesn't smile. Psycho-chan, I guess. Does she even have a name? People just call her that. But yeah. Really good CD. My next and last Psycho Fields release that I have is Classical Psycho, which is really cool, calling back to the Can of the Digitechnitium CD. This is just classical remixes, all different like classical compositions, and they're just remixed into the speedcore format mainly. There's some Gabba in here also. But yeah, all the classic ones that are here, and most of the big artists are in here. Cobario, DJ Topazolite, HT Gagger, DJ Mioski, Red Ogre. Yeah, the classics are here from the Psychofield crew. And yeah, and Lore and Cobra especially. And yeah, they started on Psychofield, I'm pretty sure. Nana Cobrio started on some other labels, more underground ones, but I forgot which one were they. And that's when he was discovered. By DJ Mioski. Sorry again for the weird cut. My camera overheated. Damn, a lot of technical problems just for one video. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty lengthy one by all the material I have. We're not even halfway through, I'm pretty sure. And the information I have is pretty service level, since I haven't looked into those, into the bigger hardcore Japanese labels like Psychofield or Tanoshi. I like the more underground ones. They're pretty cool. I like them more. But yeah, that's Classical Psycho. A really good album. One of the first releases I ever got, actually, in my CD collection. Incredible artist. Probably my favorite track from here is Headbang Back by Topazolite. Yeah. Or Moro the Wretch. Those two are probably my favorite tracks from this album. Really good release. I need to get Volume 2 actually, because it's so good. Okay, next one. This is not a Psychofield release, but I included in this category since it's a DJ Mioski album. The first actually. It's Unpreparedness from Solid Box Records. Really good album. Kind of all the tracks kind of meshing together though. It's kind of the same all around. I like Unpreparedness though. Track number 2 is really good. The title one. Also, there was like a another one that I really liked, but I forgot which one was it. It was Deep Despair, yeah. Deep Despair and Unpreparedness are probably the best tracks from this album. This is from Noise Nacio's album. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Noise Nacio. I know he's a big, frequent collaborator of DJ Milske though. Oh yeah, I forgot to share the CD art for Classic of Psycho, but oh well. Here it is. This is like a really early Solid Box release actually. It's like the second or third one. The album is pretty... The CD is pretty basic, but I think it looks pretty cool. Most of the albums I get are like albums I really enjoy and have some kind of attachment to. Yeah, that's Unpreparedness by DJ Milske, his first album. Though I'm not sure which was his first alias. Is it Filthy or DJ Milske? I have to check that out actually. But yeah, get this album. It's really good. Okay, we are going to the personally my favorite J-Core album label. Oops, my favorite J-Core label out there, Mob Squad Tokyo. This is Dye Color. Their second album, I'm pretty sure, or their third one. I forget it, but it's their last release. Not their last one, the next to last, because their last one was like a remix album with the remixes of all their previous tracks. Yeah, good album. My favorite Dye Colors track is from this album. It's called Pressure. It's the first track. Yeah. It's an amazing album. I wonder where they are. They recently actually released their first Mob Squad Tokyo album on Spotify, which is kind of weird because they've been inactive for like 14 years. And suddenly they just appear out of nowhere. Yeah, good album. I'm gonna share probably some music later. I don't know if I will, if I understand how. But yeah, good album. There's not really much to talk about this one. Oh yeah, now we are gonna get to the not full size releases, because those are like the thin type of jewel cases. There's no OBIs here except for one CD, which is so weird. I have not seen for a mini case an OBI, but there is actually one that you've probably seen in the background already. Yeah, Dye Color, a great digital hardcore group. They're really unique because they make happy hardcore mixed with digital hardcore. It's really unique. I'm gonna talk about this later because it's kind of connected to Mob Squad Tokyo, but not really. Yeah, let's go to the next one. And we go to one of the little compilations they have from Mob Squad Tokyo actually. Have like only one or two from Mob Squad Tokyo. This is Parallel Hardcore 3. This is like their more original stuff actually, because their other releases are like J-Core sample shit. Here is like original music, and it actually has some Western artists in here, like Scott Brown is in here, and the Speed Freak. But the Speed Freak has been a J-Core collaborator for years, so he makes a lot of sense, but it's kind of weird to see Scott Brown in here. But yeah, really good album actually. I really love it. Mob Squad Tokyo, Parallel Hardcore. This uses the same cover artist, the same for like Sampling Masters, recent Sampling Masters albums actually. And Sampling Masters is also in here. Both Shinji Hosoe and Ayako Saso. Both are in here, I'm pretty sure. Or just Ayako Saso. Nah, both are in here, yeah. It's track number 9, Diamond 3 Raver, and number 12, Hands Down. Sampling Masters are really important to the Japanese hardcore scene actually. They're one of the first ones to do it. Just so interesting. I'm working on a J-Core documentary actually. I'm gonna be releasing it probably later next year because I'm kind of slow at the making process of videos, and kind of annoys me, to be honest. Let's go to the next one. DJ Quora with Mashcore Punishment. There's the other Mashcore release I was talking about. It's so good actually. This one I still haven't not taken off the labels because I'm kind of scared to do it. I bought this from Surgaya. Like 3 to there's more, like 5 months ago probably. It's kind of an impulsive buy because I wanted to get a Sharpnail release, but it got sold out before the proxy service I use was able to buy it. So I had to get something else with the money I had. So I got this, which was actually a really good idea because I recently checked. Another one was selling for like 7,000 yen, and I got this for like 4,000. So it's a pretty good buy. Also, DJ Kurara sells these at like live events. He was in the Netherlands not too long ago. He had like a merch booth, and there was this one, and the other Mashcore CD from Mopska Tokyo was also there. I was gonna go to the Netherlands actually to go see him live with DJ Sharpnail, but I could not because way too expensive for hotels, to be honest. Good album. Go listen or go buy it. Next one, another Toho release, probably my last Toho release actually. It's DJ Schwarzenegger with Toho something. Japanese texts are not my strongest. This one is actually really cool because the cover is like this Yukuri style drawing of the Mob Squad Tokyo mascot. It's really cute. I don't even know her name, to be honest. But also, the CD is actually really different from the... It's actually really different from the other ones. I'm not really going to show the back covers of Mob Squad Tokyo releases because they are kind of all the same. It's kind of just a black background with text on it. This is like one of the first DJ Schwarzenegger albums actually. Like the third one, I'm pretty sure. It's a really good release. My favorite track is probably the first one, The Hanging Judge. It's such a good track. It's a remix of Remilia's Team, I'm pretty sure. Not sure. And you can see the age and how terminally online some of those tracks names are, to be honest. With track number 5, for example. But yeah, an incredible track. An incredible album, I mean. And it's one of the little Toho content Mob Squad Tokyo has released. And next one, my last compilation from Mob Squad Tokyo I have. J-Core Masters Volume 14. I want to get more from this compilation series, but the problem is that it's super rare and it's kind of hard to find them. So this one is actually really in really good quality. It's unopened, and I plan to keep it that way, to be honest. I wanted to get like also Volume 4, but someone got it before me. I'm still sad. I'm still sad I could not get it. Because like the early releases are really rare, to be honest. I've seen Volume 2 for sale, for example, but Volume 1 I've never seen for sale. I'm planning to get more from this compilation series because it's my favorite compilation. J-Core compilations. Such a good one. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to talk about. There's like Western artists in J-Core Masters also. I really enjoy this compilation series because It merges all types of otaku electronic music, not only J-core. There's breakcore and other stuff. Yeah, J-core Masters Volume 14. Next one, Black Ace, Keep Fighting. In my opinion, such an underrated artist, to be honest. Keep Fighting. I was listening to this album yesterday, actually. He's a Russian artist, but makes really good J-core. And all of his albums are like released only in Japan, which is so weird. I love this album so much. The CD itself is not really rare at all, but I just love him. I actually got another one of his albums that it's coming in a couple of weeks. I'm probably gonna share it with the community page. And yeah, Black Ace. My favorite tracks, he mainly makes like Famicom game remixes, and also some anime stuff also, but mainly old school, like retro video game remixes. Yeah, for example, like Hungry's Kirby remix. Melbourne Toads is a battle. Melbourne, I don't know how to read that. Toads is a Battletoads remix. Other stuff. Was there like balloon jumping? Yeah, balloon jumping is a balloon fight remix. Mainly like NES games he remixes. But it makes sense since if you know the Russian climate of gaming. With the history of the Dandy consoles, it's really interesting. I actually really know I know a lot about Eastern European gaming actually. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm getting another Black Ace album that's coming in a couple weeks. That has more Famicom remixes in there. Also, some guest artists are also in there, like Roundwave Crusher is in there, and Bokusatsu Shoujo Kobo is also in there. Oh, 3R2 also. I love 3R2, but his albums are really kind of rare, to be honest. So I could not get a CD of them. Yeah, Black Ace. We're gonna move on to probably... Yeah. We're gonna move on to Ozigiri split album with DJ Schwarzenegger, Arma Magica. It's a Madoka Magic remix album, which is a really good album actually. I really enjoy it. Please don't be broken here. Wait. Okay, it's not broken. Thank God. I was kind of worried. No problem. The case is kind of in a rough shape. I bought this impulsively again from Surugaya, and the case is kind of scuffed. But no, there's no harm in the case, to be honest. I don't care about the case. The CD itself is immaculate though. No scratches or anything. It's a split release. Ozigiri is my favorite artist of all time, to be honest. It's really good. DJ Schwarzenegger is so mysterious though. I have no idea who that guy is. People were saying he was MIDI, but he's not MIDI 100%. I don't think it is. It's, yeah, mainly Madoka Magica remixes in here. A really good release. Next one, we're going to the Ozigiri release now, because I have a lot from him, actually. Next one, probably one of the most sought after Ozigiri albums out there, Dark History. It's like his compilation slash album, technically, because he has like old tracks from his old albums, but also new ones and unreleased ones also. For example, here's the new tracks from 1 to 8 are his new tracks. From here, it's all of his second album. The whole second album is in this CD, which is so interesting to see. Here is some selected tracks from his first album, and here's some unreleased ones that have been on here. A really good release, and it's kind of weird because like track number 18, it's Disco Hell, and it's kind of weird because it just cuts out of nowhere. The song just ends abruptly. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why it's so sought after, but I don't think Dark History is his best work. It's just a really meaty release when it comes to content. The CD is it's kind of interesting because it's an edit of this one, but it made the fucking anime girl wanted to give a fucking Akegao face for some reason. But yeah, I love Ozigiri, and most of the CDs now I'm gonna show are from Ozigiri actually. Next one, it's his Ozigiri's second album, Digital Grinding Slaughter. This album is underrated, to be honest, mainly because the whole thing is in Dark History, and people just ignore it because why would you actually get it when you can just get Dark History and have all the tracks? Mainly, I would get it only because oh fuck. Damn, it just came out. Fuck. Okay. I'll get it just because of Disco Hell. Because Disco Hell is actually not missing the half of the track here. So you can actually listen to it. Though there's so many good tracks from this, like Unreal Youth is such a good track. Clay Penguin Terror, it's such a good track. I actually have this track on like 3 different CDs, on Dark History, on this one, and another compilation I'm gonna show later. And also I'm pretty sure Ozigiri Proof is such a good example of sampling in Japanese hardcore actually. Ozigiri is such a unique artist even for this time. He's like the resident grindcore / speedcore guy. Makes many really aggressive music. I love his style so much. And all of the interactions I've had with him are so nice. I really enjoy his music. And probably my favorite album from Ozigiri is his first one, which was something shoujo. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, my favorite Ozigiri album right here. His first album is so full of just joy, I would say. It's so aggressive and so raw. I just love it so much. And this one is also gonna fall out. Here it is. It's kind of separated into like 3 parts, and every single one is so good. It's here's the mainly all of his anime remixes are in this album. He doesn't have a lot, but it's this and the Madoka Magic album where his most anime remixes are. After that, he makes only like original stuff or sampling something other than anime. So yeah, his first album, something shoujo, I forgot the name. My favorite release actually. Okay, the next Ozigiri album. I have so many of them. It's kind of weird. Next one, Ozigiri, it's his live album, which has a whole remix, a whole mix, a whole set of like 8 tracks. 8 tracks. It's only like 18 minutes long. But it's really cool. Just a one big track where it's all mixed together. Kind of an underrated release. Kind of just slips under the radar. You can still buy it from the official shop. It has not sold out at all. But there was also a CD, promo CD that you could get with if you buy this CD and a shirt that was also sold. A friend did that, but they did not actually get the promotional CD, so I don't know if it's lost media or not. I need to find like a rip of it online if I can. Yeah, his live album. And the next one is again his live album. I have 2 of them because the other Ozigiri CDs, right? I bought them in like a bulk sale when they were nowhere to be found on the internet. Since then I found other listings for them, but still. And there was like 5 different CDs in there, and this was one of them in the bulk sale. Kind of a waste. I think that's the one I actually bought the first time. Actually, the other one I show you was the one I bought in the bulk sale. I'm kind of figuring out a way to actually get rid of one of those. But yeah, I have 2 of those. Next one. It's again Ozigiri, DJ Mioski, and Red Ogre, together with the Delta Violence EP. Such an underrated EP, actually. It's such a popular one, but I still think it's underrated. It just mixes all of their stuff so much, and it fell out again. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Back in here. That's what I don't like about these. These kinds of covers. They kind of just are there. And then they don't keep the CDs stable enough. This is the only album release I have from Freaking Works, actually. This is another DJ Mioski label. And it has only Ozigiri, Red Ogre, and DJ Mioski in it. Only 6 tracks in here. But they're all so good. And also Minagoroshi here, the last track, Minagoroshi, 2019. It's actually a remake of one of his of DJ Mioski's a terror track he released earlier, which was just Minagoroshi. And this one is so much better because Ozigiri sings over it, and there's also some added noises by Red Ogre in it. Yeah, Delta Violence EP, such a underrated one, to be honest. Okay, next one. It's my last Ozigiri release, actually, that I have. It's Digital Grinding Retribution. I really enjoy this cover, just because it's a tribute to Napalm Death with their Scum album, with the wings in the background and the men's in the suits here, like some kind of creatures, I guess. And the Ozigiri in the front and some girl, I guess. Such a interesting release because it feels like a mixture between his newer stuff and his older ones. It's a really heavy release and has a lot of peak vocal performance in there. There's also a MIDI remix, which is so interesting. That's the first track I've ever heard from this album because it was featured on MIDI's remix album, actually. It was so interesting to see that. Yes. Kind of an... Now we are starting with the Maddest Chickendom label, which was MIDI's label, I'm pretty sure. It's Osaka based. And here all the... it's always hard to open those ones. Yeah, and my favorite image of Ozigiri, actually. I have a Spotify playlist where I just keep all Cybergrind and Cybergrind stuff on there, and I just use this as the cover of the playlist on Spotify. It's kind of popular, actually. There's almost 2,000 people that have saved the playlist, which is actually pretty cool. And yeah, the last one is remixed by MIDI. I love this album. It's not really underrated in my opinion. It's really well loved and I really enjoy it. Next one. Now we're out of the Mobsca Tokyo and Ozigiri releases. Let me show you the last compilation I actually have. No, the next to last. Oops. It's the Bastard Pop Terrorists Volume 12. I got this just because of one track, and that was... If I can open it, please. Okay. it was track number... What is it? Wait. I lost. Fuck. There it is, track number 9. White Dog, which is such a good remix of Silent Hill, actually. It has so many different stuff here. So many different artists, actually, from all over the world. Like Tanuki, I'm pretty sure he's in here. Yeah, DJ Sharpnel. And some of them I actually haven't not even heard of, like Anna. I still don't know who that is. DJ Ethernet, I guess. Ethernet. Shingo DJ, I know. Mneko, I know. Yeah. And there's also some breakcore artists like Guchon in here. Mr. CQNZR. Really good album. I love it. I got it just for the Silent Hill remix song though. Oh wait, I just noticed the girl on the album actually has some little devil horns. I have not seen that until now, to be honest. Pretty cool. Whoa. I just saw that. Damn. And yeah, the CD is nothing special, just the cover. The same one. Okay, those are like all of the M project related compilations. I'm gonna talk about this. And the last compilation I actually have on here, I'm gonna talk about it now. It's the Maddest Sampler by Maddest Chickendom. This is MIDI's label. It's actually really interesting because it says volume 1 on it, but there's only one volume. I think they planned for this to be like a series, but they never moved past volume 1. And it's like an old release, so yeah, no, not a chance, since Maddest Chickendom is inactive nowadays. So yeah, volume 1 stayed volume 1 forever, I guess. It's kind of sad in a way. But yeah, this is a big compilation, actually. The other ones are like 14 to 15 tracks. This is like straight up big, if I can open it, okay? It's 24 tracks with a bunch of artists out there. If it can focus, actually. Perfect. It has a lot of, and here is the other Aussie Gear track I have, Clay Penguin Terror, number 8. I have this track on 3 different CDs. Yeah, this is like there's not original tracks on this compilation though. Mainly like tracks that have been released in previous Maddest Chickendom releases or Mob Squad Tokyo also. There's some tracks I have not found the original source though, and it's cool to have this CD with a bunch of like legendary artists on here. There's like Killing Scum, which is DJ Sharpnell's, I guess, terror and speedcore label, alias, which mainly makes it also breakcore and stuff. There's like Sub 69, which is such an underrated J-core producer. And yeah, those are the stuff. And DJ Myosuke is also on here, which is around the time when he like started making his entrance in the J-core community. Yeah, Maddest Sampler, such a really interesting release, I would say. 24 tracks. Wait, 24? I thought it was 25. Oops. Yeah, 24 tracks. And the next one. I love this release, but it's just 4 tracks long. It's Greedy. I have not talked about Groove yet, because it's such a confusing topic to me, to be honest, because I have not been around for the J-core community when Groovy was around. So yeah, it's kind of confusing. So this is a collaborative project between MIDI and Groovy. And Groovy, for what I saw, was a J-core store, an alias, and an alias of M project. and also a group of artists, and also a label. So I still don't know what Groovy is at this point, but I know that this is a collaborative release between MIDI and Groovy, which is so good. This one is such a good release because you can see MIDI's expertise in vocals actually in this release. For example, Dogma of Greedy and also Hyperactive. Those tracks just carry. MIDI's vocals just carry those tracks. This is like a digital hardcore release also. This was released under Groovy. Oh no, let's check them. Oops. Under MIDI's label. And it's a short but sweet one, actually. I really like it. And the last one, which this one is the last, not the last Managed Chicken release actually. But yeah, this is Passenger of Shit's Erotic Speedcore Coprophilia. If you don't know what coprophilia is, don't Google it. It's fucking shitty, literally. Yeah, this is such a weird release, only because it's not a Japanese producer, first of all. He's a really, I won't say famous, but infamous speedcore and breakcore producer from Australia. He's like one of the first speedcore producers, actually, from Australia. He's like a co-founder of Shitwang Records. And he also has a release on Magic Kingdom, which is this one. That's the only release he has in Japan. And this is like a little OBI strip. I have never seen this one on a mini case. To have an OBI strip, it's actually kind of trippy to see. I just keep it to recognize who it's from, because the original does not have that one underneath that. It's the cover is really weird on this one. I love it so much. I actually am drawing like a drawing inspired by this cover. I'm gonna share it on my Instagram later, to be honest. When I finish it though, because I'm nowhere near finished. But yeah, this is such a good release, mainly because it's a technically compilation and a new album, but it has like a remix of old tracks before only available on vinyl, for example, and also some original ones. It's a really good one, and my favorite tracks from here are like those names, man. Are Shit Smeared Con remix, the first one, and also POS Deluxe number 16, which is actually a MIDI remix of like a mega mix, it is more correctly, of his some old tracks of his. And it's a really good release. It's actually really cool. Let me show you. Inside of the album, there's the Shitwank Records logo underneath the Groovy and the Magic Kingdom ones. Such a lengthy and such a good release. There's such variety in here: speedcore, breakcore, also some cheap tune with track number 15, for example. And also all of the vocal performances are just superb. All the screaming, all the singing is just so good. Some of the tracks are actually not in the re-release of the album, and also not in the re-releases of the original albums also. So it's really cool to see, to have this. Okay, we're actually done with those now. I'm just gonna keep this in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Done. And now we move on to a really special pile right here. This one is such a near and dear to my heart, because it's I have some connection to this series now. This is Akira Death, which is a really good project by Ko Akira. Akira Sato and Akira Kanzaki, which is the vocalist. Akira, it's a digital hardcore group from Tokyo, I'm pretty sure, and they make such good music. It's unreal. Those vocals, those just incredible. This one is actually really cool release because track number 9, for example, it's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures remix that samples the arcade game. This is before the anime actually released this album. Akira actually recently started reselling some old Akira Def CDs that they had lying around, and this one was sold out. I managed to find one on Amazon Japan, so I finally got this one. I'm still missing like the first album they have released, and also their EPs I have to get. But their first album is kind of rare to get like new, or like just with complete, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is I don't think I told the name of the album. It's Declaration of War by Akira Def. I love their Jinro aesthetic also. It's so like interesting. The remixes are actually really funny. If you go on their website, I'ma link it down below. They have like a whole page with just lyrics of their songs. So you just go there and give it a read if you don't speak Japanese. You can just see what they're saying. Okay, next one is their next to last album actually, and their best one in my opinion. The Future of Japanese Digital Hardcore. Such a good album, man. So many good artists with remixes in here. 1, 2, 3. There's still 1, 2, 3 remixes on here. 1, 2, 3 was like a track that they had for a compilation, but they actually included like stems for the tracks for the track in this CD, and that's gonna be relevant later, actually. And yeah, it's just their most solid work here. It's their best tracks actually. Favorite from here is like Seafoods and also Party Time. Those tracks are so good, and the lyrics itself are so playful in this album, and just non-serious. I love it so much. Yeah, amazing release. And the release from 2013. It's their State of Confusion album. This one is a little lower budget, sadly. But yeah, this is such a good album. I played this on my birthday so much because they have a track on here called Birthday, and just a really good spin on the birthday song. Number 3, yeah. And I love listening to it on my birthday for some reason. I've done this like 2 years in a row already. I've just listened to this track on my birthday. So yeah, I've been collecting CDs way much later than. I started like in 2022 or 2021. Yeah, somewhere around there. But yeah, I love this album just because of that fact. It just brings me a lot of good memories. And the last one, which is like the most special album I own in my opinion. Because this one I actually did not buy actually. This one I did not buy. It was gifted to me by Akira. Because I'm actually on this album. Track number 11 is me and my friend's duo project. We made a remix, a fan remix on the 1, 2, 3 track because I had the stems from the other CD. We made a remix and Akira liked it enough, so he offered us to put us in the album. So we have a CD which I'm actually involved in right here. Track number 11 remixed by Stignot. That's our duo project with my friend actually. I love this CD just because of that. I sounds a little egocentric, but still. It's so special to me because it was actually a gift from a person I deeply respect. Yeah, that's why I love this CD so much. That's from their like the newest album, because they were gone for like 10 years. Their last album was from 2013, oops. And their last track was from 2018, but that's when they like came back for a second and never again. But in 2024 and 2023, they actually released one EP and one new album, and this is their newest album that came out in October 2024 for E3, yeah, E3 autumn, yeah. This came out for E3 autumn, and Koakira sent us and my friend an album. Thank you. And now we're gonna go for the other recent release that I have. It's this book, which is kind of weird, but it also has a CD with it. It came in a really bad case, so it did not even come out in a case. It just came in like those bags. Really low budget, but mainly the book is what it is. It's just a CD. It has like different J-core tracks from like different parts of the history of Japanese hardcore techno in general. And the book itself, I still need to read it for my video project, but the problem is it's all in Japanese. This is from Murder Channel Records, actually, which is a Japanese breakcore label. But they just released this is like probably like it was an anniversary piece, I'm pretty sure. And I still need to read that book, but the reading is gonna be kind of complicated. Yeah, I love it so much. The CD itself, it's pretty solid also. It has a lot of solid artists in there. DJ Sharpnel, DJ Technorch, Rough Sketch. They're incredible. And this CD is like encapsulation of the history of J-Core all in one. And I love it so much. And yeah, those are for like the non-rare CDs I own. I mean non-rare, but they're still pretty rare ones. But let's cover the most rare ones I have. And not that much, but still. Old and really old ones. Right here are my oldest CDs that I own. They're mainly from Sharpnel Sound label, and also one. Let's start with the one that is not from Sharpnel Sound, actually. This one is from Murder Yacht School, which is a label that started in 1995, actually. And this release is from 2002 or 3. It's from 2002, I'm pretty sure. And it's speedcore, like it says here, like speedcore, hardcore, and electro for some reason. And yeah, it's like breakcore, speedcore, terrorcore stuff on here. Also some gabber. But yeah, it's a really good compilation album. This is Murder Yacht School from DJ C-Type. He's the one that makes the album. And also like there's a famous track right here, MIDI with Speedcore Dandy. Yeah, mainly the artists here are from mainly the Osaka region of Japan. But there's also like Tokyo-based ones. There's also some non-Japanese ones also. Like Knife Hand Chop, which was Canadian, I'm pretty sure. He was Canadian. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is the 10th release. Most of the Murder Yacht School releases are like DJ mixes though, which I don't really care for that much. But yes, a little solid release. I'm gonna be honest. Tracks from here are like hit or miss for me. There's some so super good ones, but most of them are shitty. I need to blur this probably. But yeah, a really good release. And it's not that rare actually. but it's not that rare only if you're Japanese, because you can still buy it from DJC Type, but the process is complicated, and he only ships in Japan. So yeah, it's kind of rare, but it's still in stock and you can still buy it. The process is just complicated. And we are now coming to my rarest CDs that I own. First one is DJ Sharpnel with Otaku Overclocks 21. This one was the first Sharpnel release I ever got, actually. This one is the first Sharpnel release I ever got. And it was kind of a fucking drag to get it. I found out about it like a second, like 10 hours before the auction could end. And I impulsively bought it, but I don't regret it. I got it for a decent price, actually. For 5,000 yen. I got it. And yeah, I'm trying to collect a lot of like modern Sharpnel releases from like between 2002 to 2013. Those are the ones that I want the most. And this is the first one I got. A big giant made robot. It's such a good release. Here are like there's a lot of like famous tracks from here. I mean, there's like famous tracks from every single Sharpnel release, to be honest. The most famous one is Take Core of Yourself. Where is it? Take Core of Yourself, yeah, number 5. Which is a Evangelion remix, actually. Which is my favorite anime. It's such a good... The CD itself is not that special in design. Oh no, this one was actually pretty cool. It has like the name of the album is in like circle, and here just DJ Sharpnel. Yeah, okay, the CD is pretty cool. The OBIs for DJ Sharpnel release is actually really weird because they're in like this gloss paper, not in like other style of paper actually. I really like this one. Not my favorite Sharpnel album, but it's just special to me because it's the first one I got. But Take Core of Yourself is not my favorite track from here. It's actually Japanese Soulbanu though. It's a really cool one. Also, there's Boss on Parade DJ Sharpnel remix on here. Which Boss on Parade by itself is such an interesting track because it's like an amalgamation of all the hardcore techno tracks that DJ Technology has put in together. And yeah, that's Otaku Overclocks 21. We're just gonna put this in this again, and we're gonna go to the next one. This one I don't feel like blurring, so I'm just gonna cover with my thumb. This is Mad Breaks, which is a little bit NSFW. So I've just covered it with my finger right here. And yeah, this CD has such history behind it. I got this impulsively. I bought this again because I wanted to get this CD, but someone got it before me in another situation, and I was really angry about that. And when something like that happens, I kind of resented the album, to be honest. So yeah, this is a story with this. But then I find another listing, which was pretty cheap. But if you look at it, you can tell why it's pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap. The cover itself is cracked. And kind of annoys me, but oh well, what you gonna do? And here's the back. Which is, yeah, just the same as the front, to be honest. Just a bigger fucking picture. And I need to cover it, but oh well. Yeah. And then when I open it again, there's two. So many fucking bare tits in this one. But yeah, it's such a solid release here. There's some non-Japanese ones, like number 3, for example. It's It's a release by Society Suckers, which is a German breakcore duo. And I love their music so much. I wanted to get a release from them, but most of their releases are like in vinyl, and I don't like collecting vinyl that much. I have some vinyls, but my player is not that good to like play modern vinyl stuff, so I just don't use it that much. Let's finish with the latest Sharpnail CD I got, which was actually received this like a couple of days ago. And I'm really happy about it because this is probably one of my favorite Sharpnail albums of all time. It's probably in the second place, yeah. It's in second place of my favorites. Brain Violation. Such a good album with so many good tracks in here. For example, Yakuza Terror by DJ Shokumi. Incredible track. Also, Coke Killers. Incredible. And Blue Noah 2006, which is a Nadia remix, and so majestic. Actually, I cried one time when I listened to this track. I don't know why. It kind of just came out. The back cover of this CD is actually really cool. I'm gonna show you. Just to remove the CD. The CD itself is kind of meh, to be honest. Yeah, there's like different pictures of events and stuff. There's also a BBC article right here with DJ Sharpnail's face on it. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna put this back so I don't lose it. And yeah, this is Brain Violation. The newest addition to my collection. It came out a couple of days ago, actually. And probably the rarest CD I own is it's this one right here, I would say. It's MIDI's second album, I guess, under the name MIDI. I'm not sure, actually. Probably not. But yeah, this is Speedcore Dandy. I keep it in this plastic wrap, because this one is actually really well preserved. It's from 2002, and it's like new. And yeah, I'm gonna share an image of the CD because I have one. I took it when I got it, and I'm gonna show you the OBI, and also it came with a little a little piece of paper that just advertised Otaku Speedwipe from 2003, I'm pretty sure. I guess that's where the CD came from. It's actually pretty nifty. I'm gonna share this. I'm just gonna flash it on screen. And yeah, this is MIDI's first or second album. Here he released under his solo name. Such a interesting release. I wouldn't say it's his best work. It's not at all. Even his reissue of the album, which is so much more famous, Speedcore Dandy Triple X, it's 10 times better, to be honest. 10 times better than this CD. But yeah, this is just so raw. You can just feel how it's homemade. I love it. Also, the cover is one of my favorite covers of all time. I actually found the artist's old website. He's inactive now. But he has a big, extensive career. And I just like diving into rabbit holes right here. Artist is No500. And yeah, I like the CD. That's my collection for now. That's all I have. There is one CD that's coming. And I also think I'm gonna get some J-Core CDs from some Western labels, actually. Because I recently found that there's an extensive Western community that makes their own music and stuff. But yeah, this is the my J-Core music collection in general. This is all I have for now. And yeah, I think I'm gonna finally start being active on this channel. Just gonna post a little bit more to the upcoming big J-Core history video I'm planning on making. And yeah, thank you for sitting through me if you're even here. I know this is a long ass video, but still, if you enjoyed this, please stick around until I actually made something worth watching. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.